welcome to B4U Star Stop. This one's already got 7 million likes before we start the interview, but that's the way how should I say this? He's lived with a reputation of being this superstar for so many years. And then there's all this pressure also that does come with it, you know, because eventually people forget that he's an extremely hardworking person. He puts in a lot of effort, more than you and me combined. Then he's got all these expectations. And there's also like a film in between that they're trying to make, but there's a story that people are trying to actually catch. So I think somewhere along the line, you know, you try and analyze, but it keeps it, I mean, I think Salman Khan keeps it very simple. And that's why, sir, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for bringing me here, man.
But like I said, you know, so before we walk in, before your trailer, कितने likes होने वाले हैं trailer को? कितने hits हो जाएंगे? You know, people ask these questions before they're asking what the trailer's like. And then when they see, they said, 700 crores.
How does that work?
But I don't know, you know, because whenever you speak to people, they're not asking if it's going to be a hit or a flop. They're going to ask, how much money is it going to make? Does that kind of yes sir business trouble you sometimes?
That money-making thing is Amir's thing.
Yeah, he's made quite a bit with.
Yeah, he makes one film in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then he makes his 300 plus. Earlier it was 200. This year it's 300. But at an average, we beat him. Because we come out with 2 movies a year.
Yeah.
So.
Is that ever a point of discussion, even in jest?
No.
No? Yeah.
In fact, I tried to, you know, get rid of this number game.
Yeah.
That 200, 250, 300 crore. I tried to put an end to this with Jai Ho. We got down the ticket prices. So usually tickets are like 450, 650. Some theaters is 950 on a weekend. We got it to 250 in Jai Ho.
Which makes sense, and everybody can actually
still work for us at all.
I actually like the film a lot.
Yeah, it is a damn good film.
It was a really good film. I think the expectations that you've been building up over the years, sort of, I don't know what they expect from you. Do you think, no?
I'll tell you what, I mean, the film did really well, and because the ticket prices were 1/3.
So that's
so the collections. So we did about 126 crores at 250 rupees a ticket on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So if you had double, you would have made at least 250. Could have.
So yeah.
Well, see, some of the inside games you probably don't know. Do you sometimes, you know, keep it in your mind that people don't think that you work hard enough? Because you work twice as hard as anybody else.
I work about 18 hours a day.
Yeah, and maintain this physique. Let me tell you this. I don't think you can understand how fit Salman sir is. It's only when you're sitting this close to him do you get to know. Because all of us can go to the gym. It doesn't matter. It's not like that. Yeah? It's very, very difficult to maintain.
No, but he's gotten really fit as well. I mean, from the last time I've seen you, you're like.
Yeah, so that's why we're keeping him mid-shot for me, sir.
Are you doing Sultan instead of me?
I'll shadow you. I'll be your body double if required. But do you have to put in double because you're Salman Khan?
See, you have. There's one person who really likes you, and the other person who thinks you're nobody. So. That person who thinks you're nobody, you got to make sure that the next time he goes and watches your movie, he says, nahi,
kuch to hai.
Kuch to hai. And then the person who already likes you, for him, it is your moral duty to up it. Okay, Pehli we used to like him, but now, you know, and it gets really, really difficult because we're getting younger.
Yeah.
And the younger you get, you know, the more and more difficult it gets. It's always a journey. It's when I started, when I got into movies, it was this battle to look older, to put on weight. It was a battle to compete with your seniors. Now it's just the opposite. That perfect phase just lasts for that 1 or 2 years. And then you're trying to look younger. You're competing with your juniors, and you're trying to keep your weight. And
do you really watch what you eat and all that all the time?
Yeah.
Every single day?
Not really. I eat. I just what I do is I eat everything, but I eat it with 1 roti, or I eat it with 1 tablespoon of brown rice. But I eat. Because that eating, I try and burn out in the gym. So it's that 20 minutes extra. I mean, there's good food cooked and you don't eat it, then...
It's a complete waste. In fact, I think that's a bigger crime than actually like trying to build up a body. Because this body doesn't last for that long over a period of time. People forget. You know, they get in this race of trying to get a six-pack and eight-pack. It's actually very unhealthy for you.
It's the worst thing. I mean, people who get it in like 3-4 months and then it goes away.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, it goes away. And then to build that back again, that's what I do. Keep it at 4. Keep it at 4 at any given point in time. Let there be so much of flab.
Yeah.
So much right now. There.
Like I said, if you're 2 feet away, you can actually realize the amount of effort that has gone in. Coming down to this
let me tell you. Let me tell you. So at that point in time, when I was growing up, I thought it was like really difficult to compete with the seniors. Who were our seniors? Jackie Shroff, Sanjay Dutt, Sunny Deol. And their seniors was Vinod Khanna, Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmender. Now that is a very tough battle to compete with. Now, they have to compete. Sanju, Sunny, we are juniors. They go to compete with us and we go to compete with the younger ones. That is more difficult. But first, when you pass that first phase, maybe not us. And then you have to compete.
So in this phase, how do you compete with a Varun Dhawan who's just come in, who's idolized you all his life and, you know, who's out there? But this is like golf, you know, any new boy can come in there and hit like 10 under.
By encouraging. Like him should be.
That is true actually. You heard it here again. But it's fun. It's getting. Do you watch films?
I watch films. I used to watch a lot of films, and then because you work so much, and then another 2.5 hours of good cinema or bad cinema, it's not okay. So if I'm like shooting a 9 to 6 shift, and if I'm somewhere, someplace where there's nothing else to do, and I don't need to be like, I don't have a body shot in the next 3 or 4 months. That's the time that I, catch up with a movie or two. But I've not been able to see movies at all. I mean,
when was the last time you went to a theater?
I just saw PK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had missed PK, and I just caught on PK. I thought it was a fabulous movie. And then I saw Mad Max.
Ah, that's crazy.
So I'm trying to catch up in all these movies right now.
You had a very busy last 6 months as well. We take a little break and come right back. Bajrangi Bhaijan, and I have to say this. He's the coolest person that there is. And it's not
true.
I actually have to ask him, how does he maintain all this with the chaos around him? Because if you haven't seen the chaos around Salman Khan, you really miss something in life. Trust me, it's so much fun. We come right back. Don't go anywhere.